Okay, for a house water pump, I seem to have a big problem with it, okay? Everybody, all the plumbers coming out telling me I need a whole new pump, this and that. Well, I was looking, and as you can see, pretty rusted all the way through the pipeline. Well, I ended up fixing the unit myself instead of buying a new one, which was really weird because I had 3 plumbers come out. One put a new bladder on it, one put a new cutoff on it, then they changed the check valve, then they replaced the lines, they replaced everything except for the pump itself. Then they telling me it's gonna cost me another $300 something to replace the pump. Well, what would happen was the pump would kick on. It would click, 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 click. No matter how you adjusted it, it just kept doing it. When it would click, it would stay on and it would not shut off. Then I'd get in the shower or I'd run the dish soap, run the dishwater for a little while, about 20 minutes. The pump would actually lose its prime. I'd come out and it'd just be running wide open. Well, that was the sign of a lot of rust in the unit, okay? Well, here's a little secret. If you unhook your pump, I unhooked the valve, I cut the house valve off and blocked the other unit. Took the main housing off the top. And Metal Rescue Rust Remover and Bath. Now, I've done a lot of research on this. You know, it's great for car parts and everything else. This right here, you mix it in with a gallon of water. I ended up pouring that into the unit, leaving it sit for at least 3 hours. Then the very bottom drain plug at the very bottom of the unit, it's where the fans are. You take out all 3 plugs when you go to drain it. Take you a small ratchet, just a small ratchet, and push the handle of the ratchet down in the holes. That's all you have to do. It'll bust all that rust up, it'll eat it, it'll go all the way back down into the check valve. It eats all the rust. When you actually drain it, it will come out and like a black tar. It has eaten so much rust. Well, I ended up draining the unit, then putting it back together. The only flaw that I actually figured out, okay, it's non-toxic. It won't hurt you. It doesn't hurt you if you get your eyes, if your mouth, your hands don't catch fire because of the acetone on it. It's supposed to be eco-friendly, which it is because any material that's in it is basically found in your household. You just got to know the combination to mix it all. But I left some of it in the bottom of the reservoir and didn't realize it. So when I turned around and I primed the pump, plugged it in, I did not realize all that fluid went all the way up into the house, and I went inside and I ran the hot water. I ran all the spigots wide open. You know, I got excellent water pressure now. But it also ate the rust that was in my hot water heater. My light bill has dropped from cleaning this unit and the water heater. It stops them both from running 24/7. Literally. It's actually amazing. It's outstanding. Because my light bill dropped by $155 just by running this product in my unit when everybody was telling me I needed to replace it. They replaced everything on it except for the unit. Then they came back out and told me I needed a new unit. So if you want to save you some time and effort, get the rust remover. Get the Metal Rescue Rust Remover. It would actually surprise you. It actually works. Everybody uses it for car parts, but I would have never assumed it was just a thought to use it on a water pump. And it actually works on anything thing rusted. Cast iron, plastic, it didn't hurt the fans inside of it. It didn't hurt nothing. The plastic connections, the plastic fan, the cast iron housing, nothing. Which is actually really surprising. For a product to work that good on car parts, would also work that great in a water pump. So you guys definitely need to check it out if you're having a bad losing water pressure in your house, it losing its prime, kicking on, kicking off, or kicking on and staying on 24/7. That is the best option I would give you. And give me a response back and let me know how well it works for you, because it definitely worked for me. It saved me from buying a whole new unit.